You know, if you were in a situation like this, would you get discouraged? I mean, I've said it before. My job does not pay me enough. My house is proof. This is my house. There's no contractor that wants to call so we can try to work on this house. I mean, I've gone to my job and they told me that this has to be a natural disaster. How about a loyal employee who has done the work well, and just needs the help? So I have to suffer in silence because this isn't a natural disaster, and I'm not going to lie and say it was a disaster. But anyway, like I said, this is proof right here. 9 to 5 jobs don't care. I mean, I've sent them information, I've sent them updates, and like I said, they told me this isn't a natural disaster, so they can't do anything about it. I think it's just a matter of time before this porch falls to the ground. And I just pray nobody's in this house when it happens. I mean, it's holding on by a thread, literally. So, with all that being said, I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm going to believe that this house will be fixed. I'm going to believe that I'm going to be able to raise the funds. I'm going to believe that this channel is a vehicle to let somebody excuse me, see what's going on, and prayerfully somebody will call and we can make some arrangements to do the renovations and the rehab that needs to be done before it's too late. I don't want to lose this house. I'm not in a position to move. Let's think about it. If a job is not paying me enough to even fix my house, I'm not going to have enough to move. And I know somebody's going to say, "Oh, sell your house, quick sell." I still have to pay for rent. That money is going to run out. And hey, now if this YouTube channel takes off right away, like I've been seeing other people, great. But if not, then I'm going to have to wait. I love the movement that I see where everybody is going on as their regular selves and they're taking off. I think it's a great thing. I'm hoping to do the same. I want the main focus of this channel to be my house and how I can get it fixed and get it fixed quickly, especially before this roof caves in. It is holding on by literally a thin thread. But I want you to just be encouraged. Like I said, I'm going to be so happy when the day comes where I can show you what the before is and what the after is. This is my belief with this channel. And that's what I want to hit home to you, that if you feel like things are hopeless, things are not going your way, life is hard, believe that there's hope for you. I'm one of the people that believes that this is going to be chronicled so I can be able to let you all see how I was able to use this channel to get the engagement, get the views, and get the money to fix it. I mean, once the engagement goes up, you'll be the first to know. So just keep believing. If you're, like I said, if you have a job where you can't get along with your coworkers, just go in and just say to yourself, I'm going to go in and I'm going to learn what I can learn. If you've left your job for YouTube, much success to you. I hope your channel takes off right away. I believe that you can make a living on YouTube. I just honestly don't have the engagement to just leave my job, even though I want to. And I'm sure anybody else who's doing YouTube wants to as well. But then also too, we have to think of what the multiple streams of income, because like I said, the 9 to 5 jobs are not going to save us. They're not. I mean, look at my situation. I've shown them, I've told them, I've put in the paperwork that they asked me to put in, and they told me no. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you, I'm not losing faith that I'm going to be able to fix this. I know that a 9 to 5 is not going to save me, and I'm not going to keep talking about that only on this channel, but that is the trend. That is what is hot, and I want to show that because of my 9 to 5 job not helping, or I want to show here I work a 9 to 5 job, and this is what I have to deal with in my home working 9 to 5. So I'm not angry. I'm very thankful that I do have a roof over my head, because at the end of the day, it may be a roof that needs critical repair, such as the name of this channel, but it's a roof that I can call my own. And why would I trade it to go rent? I just need to fix it. And just like anything that's causing you issues in your life, you just need to fix it. It's not easy. It's not going to happen overnight. I mean, I'm literally looking at outside. I see the sky from the back of my house. I mean, you know, this is new. This actually wasn't like this a few weeks ago. All this is new. So like I said, I'm really afraid at the stability. I mean, I'm afraid to really have anybody walk back here. My son comes back here from time to time, but I definitely am starting to have some hazards that I need to make safe. Am I going to try to go back to my job and ask for the help again? No, they've already told me that they won't help. So what I'm going to do is just keep posting, chronicling everything, and you and I we're gonna make it. Let's just keep saying it and believe it, not just saying it just to be saying it. Because yes, I felt a lot of despair in this situation, seeing things like this, but you know, just seeing how that you don't have to put on a bunch of fancy things anymore. Just tell your story. Right now, that's enough. And I'm thankful that YouTube is on this wave where you can just show what you need to show and not have to go through the formalities anymore, because nobody has time for editing, doing fancy edits. You know, we want to get our word out there and tell our sides of what is happening in our lives and hope it resonates with someone. I'm not I'm not the only one who works a 9 to 5 job with their house looking like this and knowing that their job is not paying them enough to do what they need to do. I know I'm not alone. So if you're in the same situation, just know that if you tell someone, talk to enough people, you're gonna find the right contractors. It's been a little hard finding contractors in Detroit. A lot of them are very slow to respond. They don't follow up, and you have to be very careful that they don't rip you off. So that's kind of been a problem too, especially when you don't have bank finance and you want to pay everything out of pocket. You have to be careful that they don't want to take advantage of the situation. So I'm going to leave this by saying thank you again for watching. If you like anything that I've said, comment below. If you like this video, for the encouragement that I want to have and pass on, like this video. And if you know anyone who's a contractor, send them my way. criticalrepairdetroit@gmail.com. Thank you all for tuning in, and be blessed.